Hey everyone, it's Mike over here at Steel Green Manufacturing, and today we're going to talk about swapping out your rate dial and rate dial holder. So changing out your dial or your rate dial holder, most commonly the rate dial holder, really the only thing that would help you with this would be like a locking set of pliers, and I can show you a little thing that we can do to try to make this easier now and easier in the future. And of course, your new rate dial holder. So what we're gonna do here is, to get this thing off, you're gonna want to spin the dial around till it lines up with the slot, because we're gonna wanna have the ability to be able to push this all the way back so it can go all the way through, so we can slide the dial and holder assembly all the way out past the notch on the bar. So you're just gonna wanna take your hands and just take your thumbs and squeeze in on one side to pop those two legs loose. All right, so once you get the rate dial holder and all four legs completely loose, and you're gonna wanna make sure that that slot's lined up so we can get this thing slid all the way out, because we need to be able to lift this thing to the highest angle that we can in order to get this Z-bend on the inside of this bracket out. So that's the thing that I was talking about, having pliers can help. So if you just simply lift this up and grab a hold, and it may take a little finessing, but if you can get a hold of this inside tip with some pliers and then bend it down a little bit, that's gonna help. Because if you can get that tail lowered, it's gonna flatten out that bend so that when we lift this up, we'll be able to get it out. And we can also take your pliers upside down and grab the tip of the door and then the tip of the rod, and then you can kind of use them to help squeeze that linkage up and out the slot. A little bit lower there. And there we go, it's out. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a downward bend to that. Now it'd be even nicer if you were to go put this in a vise and just get this in tail bent and not this back in here, because we want to really keep that straight. But that definitely helps it come out a lot easier. So once you have this out and you have this here assembly in your hand, you're going to want to take either a flat blade or your pliers again and pull this retaining clip out of the back. So I'll just open these up a notch, get a hold of this retaining clip, pop it out. That pulls out of there. And then these three legs, you just kind of squeeze those together and pop this dial off. And this bar, the reason it has to come off is it comes all the way out the front and has to go back in the front of the new piece as well. So it's all because of that tab that sticks up that sets your dial holder setting. So then you're going to take your new holder, stick this through there. Make sure that when you do that, it goes in the channel and under this inside piece, so it goes straight through. You don't want to be over top, because that will give you problems when you go to put it. If it's over top like that, it's going to be at a funny angle and put you in a bind when you're opening and closing the hopper door. So pop that back through, drop it in, pop your dial on, doesn't matter where, and then insert the retaining clip in the backside. Spin it back around so it's lined up. And then we want to go back in through that slot. This is the part where you can use those pliers to kind of help you squeeze that back down through. Or we could bend it more too, and that would also make it easier. Keep that all the way up high on there so we can get it at the best angle. go ahead and give this a tweak. Now that it's easier to do outside the machine. There we go. All right, now that's in. And then since that is lined up with the slot, that'll go all the way back forward. You can pop in 2 legs on one side and squeeze in the other 2 legs. And just kind of wiggle it and spread them out. And there we have your new dial and holder installed. Well, thank you guys for watching today's video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out on social media or check out our website at stillgreenmfg.com.